That's okay. I don't mind. But bringing the entire universe of a story is really what I enjoy. I love playing God, apparently. Hello, how are you?
Fine,
How
I'm
you guys
Andres.
doing?
Fine, I'm Andres. I will be your translator. How are you? Everything is fine here.
Everything's great here. Well, I mean,
Yes, man.
it's America, so it's shitty all around.
Yeah, no, it's even shittier. But
Well,
life goes on, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I let you with Jhon, and this will be great, man. And it's an honor to be your translator, man.
Oh, well, thank you. It's an honor to be translated. That's new. I've never been translated before, so that's great. I feel excited.
Yeah, man.
How
I
are
will
you
try.
guys? How are all of you? All three of you?
¿Y cómo
Preséntense.
están?
¡Qué
Bien.
emoción! Muy bien, muy bien.
Yeah?
Ah,
Joe,
ok.
está tú.
Oh, yeah. Is that Starlink? Yeah.
Leve. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have any of mine. I don't have any of my stuff.
Tengo.
Oh yeah. Nice. Nice.
Where we can find free hair, and what can you tell us about this project? Jhon always talks about the first project of the guesses, and this is like your first movie in IMDb. So tell us more about this and where we can see it.
Oh, did you say Free Harry?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
if I remember correctly, that's just a sketch. I had an improv troupe called at the time we did that sketch, it was the Charming Hooligans. So improv is like you make it up on the spot. So improv is you make it up on the spot, but we decided we wanted to shoot written sketches. So someone wrote that sketch and I was like, I'll direct it. And then somehow ended up on IMDb. So it's really just a horrible sketch that a bunch of idiots made when they were like 19. I don't think you can find it anywhere, and I probably don't recommend watching it.
Chicos, que Joe decía que eso era un sketch que él grabó, él dice en palabras de él, unos idiotas cuando tenían 19 años, que fue un sketch que grabó y él dice que no sabe cómo llegó a IMDb y que si llega a algún ser visto en algún lado no lo recomienda. Pero que fue un sketch que él grabó en esa edad. Continúa.
Aunque también Joe me gustó mucho, ahí sí lo vi por Dailymotion, que es Experimento 7. O sea, yo quiero preguntarte sobre qué perspectiva tienes sobre el fin del mundo, sobre el apocalipsis. ¿Qué crees que puede pasar en realidad hoy día? ¿Será que puede ser similar acorde a esa historia?
Man, but somehow Jhon watched Experiment 7 on Dailymotion.
Oh, right. Experiment 7, yeah.
Yes, in fact, I will tell that, share me that link. And yes, do you think that somehow if some apocalypse happens, it will be like this project, or tell us more?
Oh man, I don't know. My favorite genre is post-apocalyptic. So I want, like, I just love, like, there's a video game called Fallout. I don't know if you play it. It's on Xbox and stuff. I'm addicted to Fallout 4. In fact, I literally was just playing it like an hour ago because I'm trying to I've decided I want to go and get every costume in the game off a raider, a bandit, whatever. And you can make mannequins in your little town. You can build up the town and you can put mannequins. So as a nerd, I'm just like, I'm going to go get every costume there is. So anyway, so I love the post-apocalyptic genre. It's my favorite genre. Experiment 7 was a little mixture of all of my ideas of what I think could happen. And I researched a lot because, radiation only intensifies your bones. It only make you stronger, technically. If you survived the internal depletion and it just eating your innards out, if you could survive that, your bones would be solid, basically. And your teeth would be bright white. So that's what I did in the movie is I wanted the mutants to have like a jaundiced colored radiated skin, but bright white teeth. Because you never really see that. In zombie films, it's all like everything's decrepit and rotten out and everything's pretty gross and nasty, and I wanted these super immaculate white teeth, just so when they were like gah, 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 you'd be like ah. So that's do I think we're headed that way? God, I hope so, man. I have a crossbow and a harpoon in my shed. I just want to just shoot zombies all day. That's what I'm hoping for.
Wow, man.
Chicos,
Did we
rápido porque
lose
se
somebody? I feel like we lost someone. We lost somebody here.
Jhon,
claro.
obviamente tú la viste, ¿no?
Sí, yes, of
Tú-
course.
es que él dice que la teoría es que cuando la radiación, cuando los humanos sobreviven a la radiación, sus huesos se van a hacer más fuertes y sus dientes más blancos. Por eso es que usted ve que ahí los mutantes son perfectos, no son zombies. Dice que obviamente él espera que sea así y que él tiene su arco y sus flechas listo y que hace una hora, que esto es un datazo, una hora antes de esta entrevista está jugando Fallout 4, porque él dice que hasta que no consiga todos los trajes de todos los personajes, no
Wow,
termina el juego.
it's amazing, man.
Y Jhon, ¿te gustó Experiment 7?
Por supuesto. Antes de darte la palabra a ti para, obviamente,
No.
que todos estemos, yo vi esta película que para mí, Mr. Engagement, es para Joe como algo distinto a lo que yo le he visto de todos sus filmes, porque la verdad sí lo felicito. Yo te quiero preguntar, Joe, bueno, dar ya perspectivas desde el cine, es qué concepto usted ha tenido la perspectiva sobre la evolución de las mujeres, de sus personajes al momento de construir la historia, de dirigirla. ¿Cómo ha sido ese cambio?
Man, I'm sad because I was going to watch Mr. Engagement. In fact, it's on Tubi. But man, I don't know what happened in Tubi yesterday, and the page crashed down. But Jhon has watched it, and yes, he really got a cool question. Man, how do you see the evolution of the female roles also in your movies? Because I was hooked for the synopsis of this movie, man. We know it's a comedy, but very clever. But if you can tell us about, how do you see the women and your role in every one of your movies, and this movie in particular, go ahead. And if Tubi appears, I will watch Mr. Engagement, man.
I also think Mr. Engagement's on Amazon Prime, if you get that. I don't know if you get that. I think it's on that. I started early on as a writer. I've written 38 screenplays. And I have 6 novels, and I was always under the impression that females should be viewed as strong characters in life and in fiction, and I like a strong female lead. I think females are a lot more complex than men, because men, we don't care about anything. We're very much your kid gets hurt, you're like, get up, you're whatever, you're fine, who cares, I don't have time to deal with this. Whereas women will take the minute to like console them and take to their wounds, whereas men are like, go ahead, go play in the dirt. At least when I grew up in the 70s and 80s, so I'm old, but that's how it was for us. We didn't, you just drank from the water hose and swam in the fishing pond. That, so I think that especially like someone like Natalie Stavola, who's in Mr. Engagement, her character was broken, basically. And I kind of viewed it like her power came from not wanting to settle. She wasn't going to settle, and she was strong for that.
Bueno, el caballero acá tiene 38 créditos como escritor, lo que me parece increíble. Y él dice que su regla es que en todos los proyectos que él haga, la mujer sea un personaje fuerte, porque él lo dice, y obviamente tú que viste, ¿no? Los hombres son unos idiotas, o sea, cada vez que hay un problema, el hombre es como que va al grano con las cosas, las mujeres piensan más, y obviamente saben muy bien que en esta película, que por cierto está en Amazon también, la busqué por ahí, el personaje de Natalia Stavola está roto, hombre, está roto, y son es que, no, además yo sé que tú la viste, por esa razón es que esta comedia es muy distinta a las otras, más en el tema pues del amor, ¿no? O sea, y
Yo
que dice que es un
Yeah.
hombre de los 70, ¿no? Ya, dime.
Es que lo más interesante es que yo he plasmado muchas historias, muchos géneros, y la verdad el género favorito, yo digo mío, de su cine es el terror, pero men, Cien Tears para mí es la mejor, yo creo que una de las mejores producciones que le he visto de él, porque no solo habla sobre el periodismo, habla sobre, o sea, qué pasa con la verdad que se esconde sobre los asesinos seriales, y también acá estuvo Adam López en el canal, pues que trabajó con él, pero me gustaría saber es si de pronto el oficio de los periodistas marcados en el cine han sido como más destacados, se ha visto como un poco más influenciados en su cine, sobre si decide mantener un poco como la historia de todos esos.
Hombre, dile la verdad, es tu película favorita de él.
Sí, sí, yes.
No, man. Jhon is like, okay, of course, our friend Eduardo too, but Jhon is like, one of his favorite movies is 100 Tears, man. And I'm not joking because when Adam Lopez was here, he was like, man, wait, you appear on that movie? And he loved it because we know it's a terror movie, but he loved it more for the role of the journalist, man. In fact, Jhon and myself and Eduardo, we are journalists here in Colombia. So yes, man, how do you focus on the labor of journalists and make my friend happy because he freaking loved 100 Tears, man.
Here's how we've been trying to get 100, we've been trying to get 200 tiers off the ground. Like we're trying to make, but it's, who knows? I don't know. We tried to do a Kickstarter and that didn't work because it was a really horrible time. But okay, so 100 tiers. I wrote that because Marcus Cook had another film he was trying to get picked up. We had met with an investor and they were looking for something a little different. And I went back and I wrote this over. I wrote 100 tiers in like a week and a half, maybe. Submitted it and the investor liked it and we were off to the races. And I love the idea. I had a good time with it because it's a fun script. I wasn't setting out to try to make anything iconic. We were just trying to do something inexpensive and quick. And that world of 100 Tears just opened up and became what it was. And I love the idea of the investigation, of these two journalists going after what they think is a serial killer. They have no idea that it's actually like real. It's this guy, Luther Edward Baxter or Gertie the Clown. They don't know what they're up against. And it just kind of unfolds as it goes. And it's because my love of writing is why I made him a journalist. So I wouldn't have to really act. I could just investigate my own script as I'm we're in the scene, so we're like, what do you mean he's a clown and blah blah blah. And I was like, and I'm literally, as I'm writing that, I'm thinking this is what I'm going to say in the scene. And it's like, and then we were so gracious to have Georgia Chris, who played my counterpart. She's just great. And Jack Amos, who played Gertie, he brought on he's a trained actor, like he went years and years of studying. And he goes, all these years of studying, and I'm playing a silent clown who stabs people. And I was like, well, everyone's got to start somewhere, buddy. I don't know if that answered your question. Maybe.
Yes. In
Yeah.
fact, I had to tell a question from my friend Jhon because he did. In fact, he's one of the few directors that had directed a movie in the city, Cucuta, small city. In fact, there are only two, and he made a movie and he used it like the whole beginning is a documentary, but there are, like you say, journalists that play the question. Jhon, tengo que hacer esta pregunta. Tú me responderás si sí o no. ¿Te inspiraste un poco en 100 lágrimas por la cuestión de los periodistas para hacer algo de Operación Agramont? Ven, te pregunto por qué. porque él dice que la razón por la que tú ves que pues, el personaje de Joe es un periodista es porque él dijo que esa era como la forma, decir, no, en vez de actuar, voy a llevar que las preguntas que yo haga en toda la película, él como periodista, pues lleven a este secreto, bueno, spoiler o no spoiler, se supone que el asesino en serie, pues es la cabeza de uno de los que mató, tú sabes, ¿no? El payaso Gurdy, tú la viste, bueno, aquí spoiler, pero él mismo lo dijo. Dice que no, que es una película increíble, porque bueno, le gusta trabajar con Georgia. Dice que para allá Amos, tú sabes, ¿no? Un actorazo, un actorazo. ¡Yes! ¡Yes! ¡Yes!
Wow,
John,
man.
eso es lo que tiene que leer en la foto al final.
Uf.
Y te tengo algo bueno para que continúes. Vamos a ver si sale 200 Tears. Dice que intentó hacer una campaña Kickstarter,
Yes, yes.
pero que ahí está el guión de
Oh, man,
200
it's
Tears.
awesome.
Listo.
A Snipe Files. A Snipe Files. Oh, man.
Do you have this?
Yes, I watch it.
John, que si la tienes.
Has he
No.
seen it?
John, no, we don't, John and myself, we haven't seen it.
Okay, which I'll send it.
Oh my God, John, nos la va a enviar.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
Yeah.
so
Oh,
freaking
man.
much.
yeah. Here's the Japanese version of Experiment
Ooh.
7.
Oh, man. Yes, yes.
John, la versión japonesa de Experiment 7.
100. Wow. The Japanese. Oh, man.
No,
Yeah.
la versión japonesa de Experimento 7.
This is Australian.
Australia.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, look.
It's awesome, man. These guys.
That's beautiful.
These guys beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
No,
Thank
man.
you.
Seen this?
Esa sí no la he visto.
Fear Makers.
Filmmakers.
Filmmaker, man.
Hacedores del terror. Filmmakers, man.
Increíble.
Debbie Rashawn. Timo Rose.
Wow.
German.
Man,
German director.
Dígale que estamos sin palabras.
we are wordless, man. But in the final picture, you can choose one of the movies and we can showcase it. And in fact, man, it's great to know that you got a lot of credits as a writer. That's inspiring. I'm also a writer, so I will show my baby
nice.
at the end of at this interview. In fact, if I can find somebody that can help us, we can send you my boot. Y John, si encontramos que alguien que envíe tu película, ¿cierto? Operación
Sí,
Agramón.
claro.
And if we can find, John will send you Operación Agramón. It's the movie that he made. And John, ¿sí te inspiraste un poco en lágrimas o no?
Sí.
Por los periodistas.
Yes.
Sí, yes. I asked my friend John that he used some of these journalists like tips from Operación
Yeah.
Agramón. He told me that yes. No, man, he freaking lost 100 tears, man. But,
Nice.
go ahead, continue. John.
Bueno, por último, como
Eduardo.
parte final, yo quiero preguntarle
Invitado
si
Eduardo.
si te inspiraste en los sueños de Ice Night Falls y darle la palabra a Eduardo y a la amiga de Eduardo que están conectados.
Ok, ¿qué le inspiró para Snipe Falls? Y damos paso a los amigos. ¿Sí?
Sí.
Man, knowing
Yeah.
that you will send us a Snipe Falls, and of course we will watch it.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do this movie? I don't know, the Unneeded World or something. And before these questions, we will let you with some fans, but let's start with your question. Answering what inspired you to do a Snipe Falls?
Horror comedy. I mean, that's where I want to be. That's where I want to live. I want to make horror comedy films, and I want to just have a good time. And that's kind of what I write. I like fun, goofy movies. And my friend had a house that we shot at, and I was at his house one day, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, this is a big house, man. And he's like, yeah, and it goes back to the swamp and whatever. And I said, can I shoot a horror film here?
Ooh.
And he was like, yeah, I don't care. And I said, okay. And that's basically what happened is I wrote it around his house, and then we shot it. And it became, I knew Debbie Rashawn, so we got Debbie Rashawn in. and Michael Ellison, who played the evil father. But then we got like Deneen Melody, who now is huge. I don't know if you follow her, but she does all kinds of voiceover work. She's in like 5 or 6 different anime shows. The girl from As Night Falls. And then Lily Cardone, the little redheaded girl, she's on Night Skies right now on Amazon. She's a star of that show.
Man,
So
I'm
everyone's kind of
watching-
like blossomed up and become, you know.
Yes, in fact, I'm watching the IMDb from Denin, and as a father, as a fan of the anime, wow, it's
Yeah.
impressive. Maybe
Yeah, she does a lot.
Maybe we could bring her here, because in the channel interview with a lot of people that do voiceover, man. Oh, what I will tell my friends, John, es que suena como el viaje perfecto, ¿no? Eso es la casa de un amigo. Y mientras está en la casa, por cierto, ese pantano está en esa casa del amigo, y él dijo, aguanta grabar una película. Escribió el guión y llamó a toda esa gente. Y John, tú sabes quién es Deneen Melody, ¿no?
Por supuesto.
Deneen Melody, el primer rol que hizo es ahí, y ahorita es una de las duras del doblaje. Es más, yo estaba viendo ahorita el IMDb, yo dije que aguantaría tenerla acá. Y obviamente tú sabes muy bien que, por ejemplo, Lily Cardone, Rain Brown, toda esa gente ahorita está pegándola durísimo en los streamings, pero yo creo que hablando de streamings, nada, dejemos pasar a nuestros amigos.
No,
que
por
hablen.
supuesto, felicitarlo.
¡Oh!
Joe.
What?
No. We are saying bravo here, and we will let you with some fans.
Hi, Eduardo.
Hi, Joe.
Hi,
nice to
hello.
meet you.
Welcome to the party.
Thank you. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you, and I'm glad to meet you a little bit. I have a question, but my English is not very good, so
All right.
I need
Neither's mine.
someone to translate it me, please. Por favor, ¿qué es lo que disfrutas más en cuanto a tu papel de actor, productor, director? El hecho de estar identificando a las personas y estar creando personajes, o el hecho de estarlos actuando y dirigiéndolos un poco en cuanto a tus películas y en cuanto a tus obras. ¿Qué es lo que más te gusta a ti? Por favor.
Oh, that's a beautiful question. Hey, man, what do you enjoy more, man? Being the writer, the creator of these stories, or like, of course, in all your credits as an actor, embrace the role of somebody? I don't know, man, what is your favorite aspect of your career, man?
Oh man. Being a creator, for sure. I like creating the universe. So being the writer, I'm allowed to create all of it. So even if I'm not acting in it, that's okay. I don't mind. But bringing the entire universe of a story is really what I enjoy. I love playing God, apparently.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
muchas
so
gracias.
that's what I love. I love writing. I love creating. I love like trying to figure out what this character is going to do next to this character, where they're going to be, who's going to fight, who's going to die, who might live, who do we think's dead? I don't know. I don't know any of this as I'm writing. Can you guys give me 2 seconds? Give me 2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Man, but as a final, send a hi to Ari that is here, because he will record it. And man,
Hi,
yes,
Ari. Hello again. How are you? Here, look at this.
Show me.
I'm fine, thank you. And you, how are you?
Oh,
Eso es lo que sale en la foto final.
Yeah.
Man, now that you got your character there, your Funko, just man, define it in one word, or define how was being part of this. Man, it's a big family. In fact, you know that the season 4 is everywhere.
I know.
I don't
care.
No,
I don't
man,
care.
here
I
in the
died.
news in
They
Colombia,
killed me. They killed me in an elevator. Who cares? I hope they all die. No, I'm kidding. I love it. I think it's great. I'm proud to be part of it. What little bit I was part of it has done tremendous things. And I love the Duffer Brothers. I think they're great. And Paul Reiser, I got to work with him a lot, and it was good. It was fun. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't mean to throw everybody
No,
off
man.
track or jump
man.
ahead of my timeline.
No,
So
man,
No
this
problem.
close it perfect. But we were going to take a picture. But in the picture, we want you that you appear with your Funko and with some of your movies. There.
Thank you so
Digo.
much for the opportunity. It's honor, man. Your movies is so gas, man.
Oh, Jhon, thank you so much. And we hope that you find all the products in Follow for. And man, we hope you still creating. And no, man, you are now part of the not only the Stranger Things family, but the family of the channel. It's a small channel, man, but made with pure love from movies. And no, you may happy not only the Stranger Things fans, man. Jhon freaking loves 100 tears, man. So
yeah, that's
he's
great. Thank you. No, thank you.
And I promise to watch Mr. Engagement with 2B.
Oh, well, all right.
Okay.
I got a new one coming out called Sorority of the Damned.
As a final, tell us more about
Yeah,
this
that's
movie.
coming
And we
out.
can-
That's coming out soon. We shot that in LA last year. That has Felissa Rose, Richard Elfman. I don't know if you're familiar with Richard Elfman. Sarah French is in it. Myself.
Mhm.
And yeah, that was a fun horror film, horror comedy, man. You guys are not ready. You guys are gonna be blown away when that movie comes out, because you're just gonna be like, this is the craziest shit we've ever seen. So it's gonna be fun. It's fun. It's like, it's like Porky's meets Evil Dead, or
Wow.
Porky's meets Witches of Eastwick, maybe.
Wow. que la
Yeah, it's
próxima
more like
película-
Porky's meets Witches of Eastwick.
Wow, que la próxima película Sorority of the Damned es fusionar Porky's con las brujas de Eastwick. No diré más nada.
Amazing. Asombroso.
Amazing.
No,
Basically, it's a fat idiot who has to save a bunch of hot college girls who get possessed by witches.
Es que es de un gordo idiota que tiene que salvar a colegialas de que sean poseídas y vueltas en brujas.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah, and I smoke a lot of weed. He smokes a
Oh.
lot of weed in the movie. He's
So,
high.
marijuana.
He's constantly high. He's just like, okay. Which is me, basically, all day.
Weed or vareta in Colombia. Vareta is weed in Colombia.
Well, I
Or-
hear you guys have the best of any kind, so send me some. I'll send you a movie. You send me a pound of weed.
Jhon, que si le enviamos las películas, que si nosotros logramos hacer el envío, que le enviamos, pues no sé si podamos, ¿no? Pero él quiere que le enviamos marihuana.
Uy,
Lo
eso sí
haremos
no podemos.
posible. Intentaremos. We'll try. I don't know if the
We'll try,
airport,
we'll try.
but I will try with a friend that, just wait. But no, man, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, man. God bless you
Bye-bye.
for your. y-
I was on mute. Thank you. I'm an
Oh,
Bye-bye.
thank
Okay.
you, yo. Go
idiot. You
weekend.
guys are great.
You.
Send me your
No.
address. Message me your
Jhon,
address,
envíale
and I'll
la
send you
dirección.
movies.
Bye-bye,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
You guys are
Jhon,
great. Okay.
No,
Thank you. Thank you,
thank
Ari.
Thank you.
Hi to everyone
Bye-bye.
in Colombia. Love me. Send me weed.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.